welcome to this video. If you are watching my video on PRN, when I talked about pseudo random number generator, what we are going to do here is not going to be strange for you. When I talked about what random number generator does, it takes what is called a seed, and that seed, what does that seed do? That is just trying to, when you put that seed, it's going to tell the algorithm that, oh, this kind of values we're expecting to get. Let's say in a situation whereby if a hacker knows your seed, like I mentioned in that video, if a hacker knows your seed, the hacker automatically, and when a hacker knows your seed, they know the algorithm, you already know the output that is going to be generated. That's one of the downside of this random mode. It makes use of that PRNG, which is a pseudo random number generator algorithm, to generate its output. Let's say let's try to set our own seed. When we set seed here, our particular number is going to be generated the same. It's going to be rejected. The same number is going to be generated. It's not going to change. Let's say we talked about this random.range. Just going to generate a random number. Let's remove this step. Let's say we want to generate just any random number. Let's run it. You can see we got 23 here. Let's run it again. We got 8 here. Just going to generate a number from 0 to 25. You can see the numbers keep on changing. As you can see, we keep on getting random numbers. So when we set our seed, we're going to get the same numbers. It's not going to change. So that's one of the, like I said in that PRNG video, when you know the seed, you can determine, and how the algorithm works, you can determine the outputs. Let's set the seed, and how do you do that? I can say random does. Before you can put this, make sure you put it on top of your code. Okay, let's go up. This is where we imported our random. This basically comes after we import random. This basically will be under here. In the situation we don't want any random thing we're going to do, is going to, let's it be enter any random function we make use of. Want it to be the same, let it not change. Also make use of this random.seed. So this seed that we set down here, random.seed, it's supposed to be beneath after random, but we don't want it to be set. Just want it to be basically for this this particular print statement that we did here. So for it takes words, because it takes a value. Let's say I set it to something like 8 for example. So let's run and see our output. And you can see initially I got 7. So let's see what's going. Remember that I didn't change the seed, it's still there. Let's run it again. I still got 7 again. You see that I keep on getting 7 no matter how I do it, because we have set the random.seed. No matter how many times we run this, we're still going to get the same output. For us to get different output, we need to change this random.seed value here. Let's say I set it to something like 5. So let's see what we're going to do. We get 19. See down here, we got 19. So if I keep on running this, I'm still going to get 19. Let's say in a situation where I don't want to get this 19 again, I want to get different value. I can change this. Let's say I change it to 2. I change it to 2. You can see I start getting different values. You can see this, the seed determines the output. If I can put 20 here, you can see I start getting different numbers. It's going to be written at any of our scripts. So if I were to set it here on top here, that means every script that I wrote here is going to be affected. In a situation I don't want us to do that. So make sure to watch the PRNG so you can understand how this actually works.